Can you actually start your career when your husband is studying? I've got a question. Someone said to me, Precious, can I start my career while my husband is studying in the UK? Now, this is a question someone sent to me because they are moving to the UK and her husband is coming to study in the UK, but she's asking, can I actually start my career now? I'm going to be answering this question because this was exactly what my situation some 10 years ago or some years ago. So I'm going to be answering this question. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, my name is Precious. This is a question someone sent to me about starting a career when they move to the UK because her husband is moving to the UK or they're moving to the UK as a family, and she's wanting to know if it's possible for her to start her career while her husband is studying. Now, I experienced this myself firsthand because when I came to the UK, my husband was doing his postgraduate degree and I had to figure out what I'm going to be doing. Am I going to be hanging on for him to finish, or am I going to start my career? So I'm going to be explaining everything to you, and at the end of this video, I am not going to be deciding for you what you're going to be doing, but you're going to get so much information that would help you decide what you're going to be doing. So if you're someone as well who is planning to move to any country and you know your partner is going to be studying, you're thinking, is it possible for me to combine my career and my partner studying while we have children? I would want you to watch this video as well because it's going to be very insightful. Or you know someone who's going to be moving to the UK or moving to any part of the world and the person is also going to be in similar situations, send this video to a friend, send this video to somebody. Thank you so much. So can you start your career as someone who is moving to the UK with your family and your husband is studying? So when I moved to the UK, my husband was doing his postgraduate degree, and at that time I was just a fresh graduate. I needed to think about what I'm going to be doing, and these are the things that I personally did. Currently, I am in my career, I am thriving, I am doing very well in my career, and I followed these steps, and this is what I'm going to be sharing with you. So the answer is going to be yes, if you can follow these steps, because these are the things that I did. So first of all, you have to be in agreement with your partner. You have to be in agreement with your husband because you're moving to the UK with your partner. There's a reason why you're coming, right? You're coming because your partner is studying. If your partner was not studying, you'll probably be in your country. So don't forget your aim of moving to the UK. Your aim of moving to that country is because your partner is going to be studying. So you have to actually be in agreement to say, honey, I know you're going to be studying, or I know you're studying. I would like to start my career. What do you think about it? Have a conversation. Have a conversation. Have a conversation. Now you have to be in agreement. If he agrees to say, okay, you know what, I think you can actually start, then you can start slowly. Don't go full on it because you don't want to do something that will jeopardize your husband's study, because that's your primary aim why you are in the UK for the very first place. So be in agreement with your husband. So another thing you're going to think about is, does it actually affect your primary aim of moving? Because for me, when I came to the UK and I started getting things in place, putting things in place, I tried as much as I can that I don't do something that when I'm working or when I start my career, my husband is going to be struggling with his studying as well, because I know that his studying is, I would say, the main thing that brought us to the UK, or the main thing why he is in the UK. So if you're going to be studying, let's say he agrees and say, yeah, you can start your career, you want to do it in such a way that it's not going to impact on his studies. It's not going to be like, oh, I have an experiment tomorrow, and by that time you have a shift. Okay, or you say, oh, I need to be at work, I need to be at school by 9 o'clock, and by 9 o'clock you're not back from work to look after the children. So you don't want to do something that will actually affect the primary aim why you are coming to the UK in the first place. So be in agreement with your husband. Make sure whatever you decide to do, it does not affect your primary aim of being in the UK. Think about if you can combine both, because for me, what I did was, when I just started by working, right? I started working because I knew that I needed my registration in the UK before getting into my career. So instead of me just staying at home doing nothing, I started doing some jobs. I started working, and one of the things I did was, because I'm someone who is into health, I found my way into the NHS, right? Because NHS is one place where NHS does everything. It's National Health Service, but they have doctors, they have nurses, they have economists, they have financial advisors, they have lawyers, they have everything in the NHS. Anything you want, any sector of life or any sector of job, whatever you call it, is in the NHS. So if you're someone who, let's say you're into health, okay, and you know that your career will require you to maybe registration or maybe exams and all of that, you may want to just get into the NHS. However means you want to get into the NHS. It may not be the area that you want to end up, right, at the end of the day, but get in, because there are some jobs that they advertise internally that you may not see outside of the NHS. You may not see on the NHS job website, because is an internal post. So you may want to get into the NHS. So what I did was I got into the NHS and I started working in the NHS. So while I was in the NHS, I was working as an MLA, that's medical laboratory assistant. I started processing my registration. It was where I was. In fact, as soon as I applied for my registration, I got a biomedical scientist post. Okay, I got that post before my registration came. So that's what you need to bear in mind. So you can do both. You can actually do both, but see how you can manage it in such a way that one does not suffer. Just your husband studying does not suffer, and you working does not suffer. You can actually balance it if you want to. You're open to it. And another thing as well is that you may want to think about, it also depends on the career path that you're going into. If, for example, you're someone who is a medical doctor and your husband is studying, my sister, my brother, medicine or doctors in this country, they work hard. Like, they're working anyhow, basically. Nurses in this country, they're working anyhow. What you want to look at, the kind of shifts pattern, or the kind of shift pattern that your job role or your career or your area of specialization, what the kind of things they do. Because if you're someone who your job is a full-on job, like proper full-on job, there's no way you can combine your husband studying and you doing this full-on job. It's going to cause problem. So look at your career. See the area that you're going into. Is it a job that has flexibility? Is it a career that has a bit of flexibility? If yes, then of course you can go ahead with it. But if no, I would suggest to slow down like I did. Like I said, I started slow, then before I went full on into my career. So you may want to start slow, then you go full on into your career. So think about the flexibility that comes with your career. Think about the nature of your career. If it's something that you can just do slowly and be coping with your husband's work, or if it's something that if you start it, there's no way you can be able to manage. Now, another thing as well is that you have to be very organized, because this thing I'm saying is possible. It's actually possible for you to combine your career and your husband studying, but you have to be absolutely organized. If you're someone who is not organized, if you're someone who is all over the place, if you're someone who does not care, you just do things anyhow, it's not going to work. But if you're someone who is super organized, when I mean super organized, in the way that if you're not there, your husband knows the things that you're supposed to be doing. If you're not there, your children know the things that you're supposed to be doing. Then you can be able to cope, you can be able to manage. Because UK is a country that if you're someone who is not organized, you're going to struggle. Because it's such an organized country. Everything is timed. If you're going to go on a bus and your bus is 5:30, your bus is 5:30. If you don't go 5:20, you may miss your bus. There's a chance that your bus is going to come early, right? The worst that will happen is that your boss will come there at the right time. And if there's a delay, it will let you know that there is a delay. So you may want to top up on, or you want to increase your organizational skill, know how to organize things, know how to plan things, know how to put things in place. And above all, like I always say, you have to be someone who you believe in God, basically. You trust God to help you, because a lot of things, I can't tell you how many times where I just go to God and say, God, at this point now I need help, because I cannot cope anymore. I cannot manage anymore. It's not easy. Coming to the UK, living alone, you don't have any family, you don't have any friend, you're the chef, you're the washing machine, you're the dishwasher, you're the cleaner, you're basically everything. And you have your children on top of it. You need to keep up with assignments, you need to keep up with their activities, swimming, football, and all of that thing. It's not easy. That's why you need to be super organized. A typical example is that I did it in such a way that, okay, my kids, if they're going swimming, all their swimming times will be maybe 10 minutes apart, maximum 10 minutes apart, so that I don't have to go swimming by 12 o'clock and I'm still in swimming till 4 o'clock, if you know what I mean. So try to organize things, and you don't want to overindulge, because if you're someone who is coming to the UK and you want to start your career, you have children, you don't want to, oh, you're going to do swimming, you're going to do basketball, you're going to do ballet, you're going to do the taekwondo, you're going to do martial, you're going to go crazy basically. So you need to be super organized, and you need to commit everything in the hands of God, because God is the one who basically takes care of us. God is the one who sees the future. We don't really know anything, we just plan for the present, but he's the one who sees the future. So that's what I'm going to be saying to you. If you can manage all of this, if you can do all these things, that was exactly what I did, and I can tell you that I'm in practicing. This is how many years I'm a registered biomedical scientist, and I'm thriving, I'm doing very well by the grace of God. You can also go into your career, thrive in your career, do very well. You can combine work, you can combine your career, and you can also combine school. Okay, your husband's school and family. It's something you can do. You just need to make sure all these points I've mentioned, be in agreement with your husband, make sure that you're organized, make sure that nothing is suffering, your family is not suffering, your husband's school is not suffering, and your career is not suffering as well. You can balance all of it if you want to do it. So did you find value from this video? If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and also let me know in the comment section if you have any question as well about career, managing career and balancing career with family. Let me know in the comment section. But for now, thank you so much for watching. If you've watched this video to this end and you haven't subscribed, please do me a favor and press the subscribe button. If there's any video you want me to make relating to things like this, let me know on the comment section as well. Thank you so much for watching. May God guide your steps, may God order your steps as you come to the UK. May God help you to be able to balance things and give you the wisdom to make these things work. Thank you so much for watching. Be grateful, be positive, and be yourself. See you on my next video. Bye for now. Bye.